everyone, welcome to March Favorites. I have a whole lot to talk about, so let's jump in. Let's start with beauty. So the most obvious is what is on my lips. I say I'm rediscovering color. That's not true. I've been playing with color for a while. I'm just in the mood to wear color again. This is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Tryst. It is a uniquely undescribable shade. I don't know. It's a little bit red. It's a little bit orange. It's a little bit pink. It is their cream formula, which means it is not drying on the lips, but because it's so pigmented, it sticks around for a really long time. So I've really been enjoying this one. Another beauty favorite was from Sally Hansen. It's their Mega Strength line. This is the shade Persist Tint. Get it? Persist Tint. And I was wearing it, I'd say most of March. It's just the perfect subtle lavender shade with shimmer. It is pretty much opaque after 2 or 3 coats. It held up really well. I really like the formula. I'm actually wearing, not the gold. The gold was done at the salon, but this is called Apollo You Anywhere, I believe. Different, it's Sally Hansen, but it's a different line of Sally Hansen. I really like Sally Hansen nail polish, I have to say. Anyway, I want to get some more of these. I want to see if there's any other shimmery type ones like this in maybe like more of a reddish orange, coral peach, because clearly I'm into that right now. Speaking of coral peach, I was watching Michelle Wong's review of the new Viseart Petite Palette, the spring ones, and I saw this one on her, and I'm like, oh, I'm not a huge Viseart fan, but I like the Petite Palettes. I feel like, I don't know, there's something about those that are much more accessible to me. I don't feel like they're ridiculously overpriced, and I really like that you can pop all the colors out really easily, unlike some where you really have to dig for it. Do you see the divots on the side there? Running along here and here, so you literally just pop them out. This is not actually the palette because I took some of the ones that were not my favorites out of this one and swapped them with some of my favorites from the Viseart Pro Palette number 1. So if you put these both together, this is the Petite Pro Palette 1 and 4 apricotine. I don't know. It's apricot and then INE, however you say that in French. I've taken them apart and put them all together like that. What I'm thinking is I need to get a Z palette, like a little one, and pop all of these out and just put them in one thing and perhaps pick up a few more petite palettes because I really like them. That is what is on my eyes today. I know the Sephora spring sale is coming. I don't have a date as of filming this, but I'm thinking that there's going to be a Viseart Petite Pro palette in my cart. Speaking of other things I'm putting in my cart, I don't even know if they sell this at Sephora, but I did get this nice sample size of the Erin Lilac Path perfume. I talked about it in an earlier video. I love it. I grew up in the Chicago area. Lilacs are my favorite flower. They do not bloom here in South Texas. It's not wet enough. It's too hot here. So this very much reminds me of my childhood. It also, for some reason, reminded me of my favorite childhood perfume, which was Diarissimo, which a few of you kindly pointed out are not lilacs. It is not lilacs, I should say. It is, the main scent is Lily of the Valley, but in my head they're tied together, so that's what that is. But I do want to get the larger version of this. I think it's a really pretty spring and summer scent, which is strange because for me, not a fan of floral scents, but I actually really like this one. I've been wearing it every day and there's still quite a bit left, so a little goes a long way. Speaking of Sephora, I did buy this, I think when I did a video for Sephora, and I liked it, and then it got set aside because some other powder came in that I was loving as well. Well, I recently reached for this again. It's the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. You know, the one with the H in the middle, which there's powder that I don't want to fall out. If you are looking for a really pretty setting powder that gives a subtle glow, it's very finely milled. It does have some pigmentation. It evens out, I think, some imperfections, a lot of imperfections. There's a lot of imperfections here. And it's so fine. It's light enough to set your under eyes, which is what I did today. It's not all over my face because I'm testing a foundation that's super glowy that needs no additional glowy help. And this on top of it, I would look greasy. I might look greasy anyway. But I did use it to set my under eyes. So if I'm looking a little glowy there, that could be why. You can really pack it on and do a highlighter if you want. It won't be as highlighting as what I have on now, but it has a lot of uses and I really like it. I don't know honestly how much longer I will use this as we get into summer months and I'm just sweaty. I will probably be looking for more satin matte kind of powder, but for right now, it's a really beautiful powder. And then on the other end of the budget, I wanted to talk about a mascara I've been using quite a bit in March and haven't mentioned for some reason. And it was sent to me from Rimmel. It's their Scandalize Wow Wings mascara, purple tube. And so here's what I like. This is what I look for in all mascaras. It needs to be really black. It needs to make my lashes look really thick and volumized and really long. I don't want to find spidery thin lashes. No, I want it to look as close as I can get to wearing fake lashes, because after multiple attempts, I still cannot do fake lashes. So that's what I'm wearing today. And what I particularly like about this mascara, ticks all those boxes, doesn't flake or smudge on me, which is fabulous. Look at the shape of the wand. It has a slight curve to it and it's tapered. So when you're putting it on, you can get really into the corners of each side of your eye, and it follows the curvature of your lashes. A really nice little feature. Thank you, Rimmel. This has been spectacular. And then the last beauty thing was recommended by the Instagram account, Things I Bought and Liked. If you are not following her, you are missing out. She is fabulous, and she recommended this boar bristle brush. She got it on Amazon. I have never bought or used a boar bristle brush because, one, I thought just Mason Pearson, I'm not spending that much for a hairbrush. That's insane. Second, but I probably will at some point, you know me. But secondly, I always thought that this would make my hair frizzy. No, it makes my hair smooth and it combs out any part that looks stringy. And if you, like when I washed my hair on day 1, washed and styled it, day 2 doesn't need to be restyled, but when I wake up, maybe it's a little stringy. Run this through, it looks all like blended and pretty and shiny. And the other great use for this, which is what Things I Bought and Liked recommend it for, is when you put dry shampoo in, this really helps to distribute it evenly throughout your hair. The last beauty thing is kind of a beauty YouTuber, kind of not. So Michael, my husband, is the one who recommended this YouTube account to me. So it's Daniela Rodriguez, and the reason he recommended her is because she is the fiance of Carlos Correa. If you are a Houston Astros fan, you may have heard of him. Huge star player for them. So Daniela is his fiance, and she started her channel, I think fairly recently, as like a vlog channel. So Michael likes watching it because Carlos is in pretty much every video, and it's really just vlogging their life behind the scenes of baseball, spring training, all that kind of stuff. If you don't know, Michael played Division I baseball in college, and he's a huge fan of baseball. So that's how he found it. I don't even know how he found it. And obviously, if you see her videos, Danielle is pretty easy on the eyes. I enjoy looking at her too. So he thought I would enjoy it, and I've watched every single video she's put up. Then she just recently uploaded a tutorial on how she does her eyes. That one, Michael was like, you're on your own. I'm not watching that. But if you want to watch a YouTube channel with your significant other who would prefer watching sports, try this channel because I find her really entertaining. She's super sweet. The channel is new, so she doesn't have a lot of subscribers. So she has a huge following on Instagram, but her YouTube account is growing. So hop on over and give her a look and tell her I said hello. She doesn't know who I am. Don't tell her I said hello. That would be weird. Just go check out her videos. They're really great. Okay, moving on to fashion. I hate whatever stuff I put on my body that's clothing related. I'll start with these. You know I love the Diff brand sunglasses. I have 2 or 3 pairs, maybe just 2 pairs. They're a good price point for what they are, and for every pair of sunglasses you buy, they purchase a pair of reading glasses for someone in need. So I think that's it's a win-win situation. Well, they recently asked if I would do an Instagram post. It wasn't sponsored, but they did send me a pair of sunglasses. I was like, okay. And I got to pick them out. So I have the cruise frames, the ones that I bought were the cruise frames with the blue reflective lenses. Well, I picked these out. These are also cruise frames, and you will see my ring light reflected in them. It is really hazy. If you live in San Antonio, you know when spring kicks in, so does the spring haze. Spring and summer. Every morning, it's hazy. It will be bright sunshine in a couple of hours, but in the mornings, it always looks like it's going to rain. It never rains. Anyway, I picked out these. These are not reflective. They're very 70s, and I kind of just I feel like going like this and peace out. No. I just love, it's a little different. In the spring and summer, I start wearing a lot of maxi dresses, kind of boho themed stuff. And these just seem to go with that. So I went with it and I picked those out and I'm loving them. Another fashion favorite is this. This is a sweater from Walmart. You saw it in the Walmart haul. I love it. I've been wearing it as much as I can before it gets too warm, which I think is in about a week. This might be We'll see. It's also in a weird way lightweight. It's not really a winter sweater. It's a spring, summer sweater. So I don't know. Hopefully I can wear it a lot longer. But it's just fun. It's comfortable. And it's the navy and white stripe. There is a version that's a light gray and white stripe. This part is just fun. There's a hot pink stripe. There's a bright yellowy, neon greeny kind of stripe here. It's just fun. I like how it drapes. I like how it feels. I'm wearing in a size small. Love the price point. And then the other thing that is the standout for the Walmart haul that I have been wearing pretty much every day are these. This is the espadrille slip-on, I guess. It's from the brand Circus by Sam Edelman. You're all familiar with Sam Edelman. I love his shoes. Oh God, the allergy season, everything about me itches right now. Sorry. Anyway, I love these slip-on espadrilles. I like that it's like a thicker sole, so you get a little bit of height. I like that it has the elastic on the sides, makes it super easy to slip on. If you love espadrilles but don't love how the soles inside the shoe are usually also espadrilles and feel a little bit weird on your feet, these are lined, so you don't have to worry about that. Price point is good. I think these are online only, so link is below, and they come in about 10 colors. So if you're not into the natural canvas, there's, I think, 10 other options for you. Now onto lifestyle, also known as the category where you don't know where this fits in, so we're going to throw it under the heading of lifestyle and hope it sticks. So this was an impulse purchase at the checkout line at Walmart. This is a silicone mold of little baby piggies. How cute are those? Why did I buy this? So my youngest son, Shane, yes, I am cooking him breakfast in the mornings. I know some of you are going to say, why are you doing that? He's leaving for college in a few months. He's almost 18 years old. Exactly. That is exactly why I'm doing it, because he will be gone soon. And I want to get in my mothering for the 3 months left that I have him. That would be why. Okay. Anyway, also he takes medication in the morning and it helps to have it on a full stomach. And I just want to help him out a little bit. That's what, whatever. Okay. So let's get back to the mold. So it's a silicone mold, super easy to clean. You can fill it with pancake batter. You can fill it with eggs and have baked eggs that come out shaped like little pigs. What I've been doing for Shane is filling it with gluten-free pancake batter. I have made some attempts with Bisquick. They have a gluten-free pancake mix, by the way. It doesn't brown up though, so it never really looks like it's cooked, even though it is. One of you, and I'm sorry I can't remember who, recommended I try the Pam's pancake batter that's gluten-free, and that one browns up beautifully. So that's what I've been using. What I do is I just make the pancake batter according to the directions. I make sausages, the little breakfast link sausages, cut them up so they fit, put them in here, fill it with batter, bake it, make usually about one pancake batter recipe will fill this up twice. So I recommend getting 2 of these just so you don't have to, do it and then wipe it out and then do it again. Just cook it all at once. And then they stay in the fridge for, 2-3 days. And in the mornings, I just pop out 6 of them, throw them in the toaster, run them through one cycle in the toaster. They're browned up and crisp again. Put them in a baggie and he can take them with him to school. So love this. It's a little weird, but it's been really fun. It comes with a little cookbook. You don't have to make pancakes or eggs. You can do brownies, cookies, cake pops, all kinds of fun stuff. And they're shaped like little pigs. And then the last thing, which again is random, all of you should know by now, I have a Weimaraner named Rowdy who can destroy pretty much any toy in anywhere from 30 seconds to a day, depending on how it's advertised for tough chewers. He even popped a Kong, this dog, unbelievable. So someone recommended Benebone, this guy. I've been getting mine on Amazon. It comes in a lot of shapes. This one is actually on its way out. When it gets really ground up like this, it's time to let it go because you don't want them to get chunks of it off. He has this shape that comes in different sizes. This is the huge, large size. He actually likes the smaller size that we got for the Westies. There's a Y-shaped one. There's all kinds. If you're concerned, some people have been concerned that this can get caught on their lower jaw. It's very small. I think it would be a very random thing to happen. But if you're concerned about that, just buy the slightly smaller size and you should be good to go. But he has had this a month. We've never had a toy last a month. Ever. If you have a dog that's a serious chewer, you need to try those. They have been great in our house. So that is it for March favorites. I'm really excited for April. I have a few out of town trips planned, big conference, this week, actually. Oh my gosh. So I normally upload Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, 6 a.m. Central Time. I'll very much try to stay on that schedule, but because of traveling and everything, and there's a lot of end of year senior parent things, the schedule may get a little messed up. So please make sure, one, that you're subscribed, and two, that you ring that notification bell. I can't believe I just said that. I find that just, well, anyway, please do that. So just in case the schedule changes, you don't miss anything. Because of all the craziness in April, for sure, there's no book club this month. I'm not sure what we're gonna do because there's a lot going on for me personally in the next few months. And so I'm really not sure how the schedule lines up. So holding pattern on book club for April, but I will do a separate book club video to let you know what's going on there. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being a part of my life. I treasure all of you, and I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.